everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Sitting Ducks podcast radio hour. It's your boy Jay Bird
and Mikey Dunn.
Michael
Episode
Dunn.
3.
Episode 3. Hey, buddy.
Hey to you, buddy.
Dude, how's your day? I feel like we've talked all day, and the one question I have not asked has been, how's your day?
Absolutely. Well, you know, we've been busy.
busy.
My day was not too bad, not going to lie. Slow work day. I'll take it for a Friday going into the weekend. Got to work on some other stuff as well simultaneously, so that was nice. Didn't have to just do work.
Yeah, that's great.
How about you?
Likewise, man. I had a very similar day. You know, work happened. Screensavers are happening. But yeah, happy to be here. Stoked. I've been looking forward to this since the last time we did this. This is where I want to be all the time. You know what I mean? So right. It's like when it happens, it's magic for me. I'm so excited to be here and part of this community. Hey Bagley. He said hi. He said, "Hey buddies."
Hey buddy. I have my YouTube open on my phone so I can see what's going on in the chat this time.
Cool. Well, what do we have going on this show? It's jam packed, ain't it?
Jam packed show it is. Well, let's get to I guess where do we want to start? Are you cutting it? Is your mic good?
No, we're good.
Okay, cool. Thought I heard something. We got a good show for everybody tonight. Let me pull up my eyeglasses. I want to be able to read everything.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
Okay. Welcome everybody to another episode of the Sitting Ducks.
Yeah, we've got that. We did that.
Okay.
Chloe says hi. Hi, Chloe.
What's up, Mikey? What's up, Jay Bird?
Yeah,
okay.
We said all of that. Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Oh, right. We have a lot of good stuff on the show tonight, right? So we have we're doing an auction tonight, everybody. Do we have the information for the auction, Justin? Boom, right there at the bottom. We are auctioning off this little gem.
Yeah, we are auctioning off a Yoda rubber duck, y'all.
Yoda duck.
All you got to do is place a bid at 32auctions.com/Yoda duck. I think you might have to capitalize the Y and the D. I still don't know how this works. To win this rubber duck. And proceeds for this silent auction go to our favorite spot, the Providence Improv Guild.
Yeah. We got more ducks coming. Every episode, we're gonna auction off another duck.
Oh yeah, baby!
So stay tuned. I know Justin and I have our personal ducks.
We do, yeah.
I have my Ziggy, my Bowie duck.
I've got my Jerry Garcia duck. I've been working on puns, but this is my Jerry Garcia duck. Love him very much.
Ziggy Star duck.
Where can people buy these ducks if they want to skip the auction?
Oh, there's a great website called Celebriducks by this guy named Craig. Had a nice email conversation with Craig. Celebriducks. They have a variety more. Go check them out.
Check them out.
Yeah.
This is a special show tonight. We've got Augustus Bavardo Jenkins Klein, Manhattan, around the 16th. Yep. He's here. And we have a very special guest who will be making their surfacing debut live tonight. They have been a mystery for years. Yeah. And we have finally found them.
Yeah, that's going to be a really crazy part of the show. Justin and I have been on the hunt for this character, this, what would you call him? A cryptid
mystical.
Creature. Yeah. Mystical creature of Rhode Island beach shores.
We also are hosting the first and probably last ever virtual slam dunk contest. If anyone has a connect at the Guinness Book of World Records, we would love to get in touch with them because we think we might break a record tonight with most virtual slam dunks. I don't know.
Maybe. Maybe. We're going to vote on that the same way we did last time. So after we play that, we're going to put up some emojis. So there's going to be a specific emoji associated with each video. After that segment, we will have everybody vote in the comments. So stay tuned for that.
Stay tuned for that.
And then...
Go ahead.
Well, I mean, outside of those things, we got the auction out of the way. We got the game that we're going to be playing in the middle of the show. We got our guests who we're very excited about, and we'll get to them soon enough. But one of the things that makes these guests work on the Sitting Ducks Radio Hour is the call-in segment.
Yeah.
And, man, we've had a blast doing it. It really has been, I don't know. weren't sure. We're always not sure if people are going to call in, but every time we've done the show, people have called in. We're really grateful for that.
Yeah, y'all have came through, and we continually are grateful for your support. But a lot of feedback came in, and people didn't know that we were actually taking live calls. And to prove that to you tonight, we are going to play everybody's favorite game, Think Like a Stoner.
Call in. Play with us.
People of the podcast.
Come on.
Welcome to Think Like a Stoner. Yeah.
That's right, y'all. Oh my goodness. And just like that.
Wow.
Thank you so much for calling. Caller, what's your name and where are you calling from?
This is Sam, and I'm just gonna be myself.
Oh, hey, Sam.
Hey, Sam. This is perfect. Hey, how are you?
Hey,
Yeah. Well, a great...
I'm good.
Sam, you're probably the perfect person for this game with us because we know, and one of our favorite parts about doing the show so far is when people call in on the show, we truly don't know who it is. So we've come to conversing after the show when we've done them, and we've said to each other, if we think about who we think is calling in, we can't do that. We just have to go with the flow. And you can confirm for the audience that we have never asked you to call in the show during segments, correct?
Oh, hell no. I have this number in speed dial.
Amazing.
Thank you so much. Have you ever played Think Like a Stoner before?
Absolutely not.
Cool. All right. Well, let me break the rules down for you and everybody in the audience here. Think Like a Stoner is a card game designed for stoners, specifically. But the game, I don't think it really has anything to do with being a stoner at all.
Not at all.
Mikey has a bunch of cards that he is going to choose from, and on those cards are two questions. Mikey will read the questions to himself, right? Mm-hmm. And he will, in his head, come up with an answer. And the goal of the game is for you to guess what Mikey's answer would be to the question. So in a way, you are thinking like the stoner. Mikey is the stoner.
So Justin just sent me a picture of.
I'm scared.
I'm scared too, Sam. It's okay.
It's okay.
So Justin just sent me a whole bunch of cards, as you could see on the thing I just sent you from my phone. So I'm going to zoom in and pick a random question, and I'm going to have to think of something that will be my answer.
Yes.
And it is your goal to, I guess, not necessarily mind meld with me, but try to think what I'm thinking for my answer. Okay.
And Sam, tonight you are playing for some special Topo Chico swag. Let me see if I positioned it. Yes.
Oh my God. It's finally happening.
It's finally happening. Mm-hmm. You are playing for a pair of Topo Chico socks.
One size fits all.
One size fits all.
They're really comfy. Honestly.
Yeah, they are quality socks.
Yeah, quite surprising.
I need these. I hope I win.
Okay, Mikey.
The bandana too is pretty solid. Okay, hold on. Here we go. What household chore am I most likely to do while stoned?
Oh my God. Okay.
And you can. All right. So
is this time?
No, it's not time.
You have as many answers. Or we're gonna figure it out.
Yeah. You can just rapid fire your guesses basically until you get it right.
Okay. So what household chore you would do if you were stoned?
Yeah. What's my favorite one to do?
Oh man. Dust.
Nope.
Okay. Wash the dishes.
Correct.
Wow. Ding, 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 ding.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I love doing the dishes.
Oh my God.
Congratulations,
wow,
Sam.
Yeah, congrats. This is fantastic.
Our first ever Sitting Duck Think Like a Stoner on-air radio hour game winner of May 2021.
Congratulations.
I am smiling ear to ear. I don't win things. This is this made my day.
Now,
Well.
Sam, would you say it pays to call the Sitting Ducks Radio Hour? You don't
Oh,
have to-
hell yeah.
Okay, good.
Everyone
Okay, cool.
call in.
I know I put you on the spot. I put you on the spot there, but I appreciate it. All right. Well, that's it. That's it, Sam. Maybe we'll see you later on in the show. Who knows?
Yeah,
Hear from
maybe.
me.
Yeah, maybe. All right, thank
Thank you so much,
Bye,
Sam.
Sam. Wow. That was amazing.
That went off swimmingly.
Swimmingly. We didn't even get through the song.
We didn't even
I was waiting for like an awkward like tapping of the fingers. I'm not gonna lie. Again, every time we do the show, we can't believe everybody calls. Thank you so much, everyone.
All right. Would you like to get to our first guest?
Yeah, I would. I'm a little nervous about this one. I'm excited about the second one. I'm a little nervous about this one. But nervous energy can lead to a really great show. So,
certainly.
Let's see how this goes.
My therapist recently told me, or asked me when I told him of these nerves. He asked, "Would you rather be feeling complacent?"
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. So these nerves are great.
Got to put yourself out there to be found. I think that's a saying. I don't know.
Yeah. He also said that to me too.
Did he really? I should get into therapy. Okay, so let's get to this first guest. Justin said his name earlier, and I doubt anybody remembers it. His name is Augustus Pavardo Jenkins Klein Manhattan the 16th. So let's get to Augustus. Augustus Pavardo Jenkins Klein Manhattan is a 16th generation barber surgeon from Paterson, New Jersey. His hobbies include tennis, at-home amateur dentistry, and drawing pictures of the sound that foghorns make. He learned his barber surgery craft at the Underground School for Amputations and Modern Hairstyling and is now attempting to bring his profession above ground and out of the shadows. Wow. He is also in 2 different train cover bands. Cool. All right. That's great. I guess, I don't know. He's a barber surgeon. So if anybody doesn't know what a barber surgeon is, don't worry. Justin and I don't really know what it is either.
Yeah, we're about to find out. Ladies and gentlemen, Augustus Pavardo Jenkins Klein, Manhattan, the 16th. Hello, Augustus. Oh, goodness, you're muted. Can I unmute you? Is that possible for me to do?
Why?
Oh, hey, Augustus.
Boy.
Hey there.
Not used to these things.
No?
Sure.
More of a knife and comb guy myself.
Right. Yeah, I guess there's not really a lot of Zoom surgeries, barber surgeries, huh?
Oh no, but I can do them fast.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Well, I just want to get this out of the way right now, Augustus. Are you cool with us just calling you Augustus, because the whole thing may take up more time in the show than we'd prefer?
Oh, sure, that's fine. Just one correction. It's actually pronounced Augustus Bavardo Jenkins Klein Manhattan Antonio and Tom.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Yeah,
We'll
that's my
work on it
bad.
after.
Okay, yeah.
Our sincere apologies.
Yeah,
okay.
but please tell us more about your profession.
Yeah, we know very little about this.
Yes, I'm happy to tell you about it. Started, about 1000 AD, if you can believe it. My great, well, I guess if you picture a little 8 on top of to the 8th power, was one of the first barber surgeons hired to cut the bald spots out of monks' heads. I know they have a name. I just
gotcha.
Spot.
Interesting.
And as many of these monks, sometimes had to go into battle and required amputations, which I have to mention is our specialty. You get charged, pardon the pun, an arm and a leg for amputations at one of these hospitals.
Yeah, right.
I'll do it 15 minutes. You'll be out of there, and I can shave your head, your name into the back of your head.
Wow. This is both surgery and style.
That's right. Yes. Our first, calling after working with monks, we were on the battlefields of things like ancient wars and again amputating soldiers' legs. We don't really learn the full craft, but sometimes it's better just lop the thing off.
Yeah.
And is that's kind of the origin of barber surgery as well? I mean, didn't it usually can kind of start with military and just giving people a shave at the end of the day and all that jazz?
That's right.
Head wise, yeah.
You've got to have your military standard haircut.
Uh-huh.
And we were there to do it. And, well, who else has sharp objects and thread?
Yeah.
Right.
Augustus, so you sent us some photos of your family's from your family's lineage here. I'm going to share this one now. If you could tell us a little bit about it.
Yes. This was one of my ancestors. They're looking directly into the camera. He took a bird that had flown all the way into a man's head out. He plucked the thing out of there, carved it open, and this man died 4 days later, but I mean, impressive for those times.
Yeah, absolutely.
He gave him a few more days.
That's right. That's right. He was actually able to see his daughter's communion.
Wow.
Wow. That is incredible. Could you tell us a bit about this episode here?
Oh, of course. Foot stuff is big for barber surgeons. Because we have those chairs that you can put your feet up on, an innovation not shown here. It's easy enough when your hair is drying to go down and pop out some bunions, or maybe just amputate the whole thing. Usually when I'm working on a toe, I'll ask, while I'm down here, want me to just chop the thing off and sew it up? 'Cause I can do it.
That's usually the go-to move, is chopping it off.
You can have all sorts of problems. You don't know if the thing's gonna work. Some people, they don't properly keep the finger on ice.
Right.
Sure.
It's just better to just chop it off, sew it up,
get rid of the whole thing,
sign my name on it, and get them out the door.
So in your exploration of your career here, you're also hoping to open up your own school. That's correct?
Well, yes. We're still working on the accreditation process. But currently, if you know the abandoned subway on Broad Street,
Yes.
go there.
Very well.
The door is open. It looks locked. It's open. Just push hard. You have to knock 3 times on the floor. There's a little cutout. And once you do that, step back, a little hatch opens. And a small man, I'm not exaggerating when I say he's about this big.
Wow.
We'll hand you an application.
That's incredible.
That sounds very hip.
We've got courses on beginning, intro to amputations, intermediate amputations, advanced amputations. Put ear replacement. That I don't have a problem.
And is that where you are right now?
I am in the lab.
Right. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you do, and are all these people multifaceted as well? Did they have to learn how to cut hair as well?
Oh, yes. I mean, I if I had to say what the focus is, it really is the hair cutting. I mean, if you amputate a leg, there's no getting around that. You can't make the thing look pretty, but we want to send people out of here with a nice looking do. So, yes, out of the 28-week course, 26 are spent on hairstyling, and there's a 2-week crash course in medicine, yeah, they call it.
It seems as though I would assume cutting hair is or styling hair as a whole is probably way more of a technical craft than any old surgery or amputation.
Yeah. Anybody can chop something off.
You know what? Thank you so much for saying that, because these surgeons would have you believe you have to go to school and learn from other people. Okay.
Right.
You drive a car. You've ever drive a car?
Yeah.
You ever look at a map before and then you say, okay, got it. And you drive the car with the map in your head?
Totally.
I can look in a biology book, look at body and say, got it. And then I know which wires to pull, which of the veins I can knot up, and it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Now, is this but do you approach hairstyling the same fashion? I just have to know this because I don't know. I feel like I would overthink one more than the other.
No. I mean, I will say it is a bit of a Jekyll and Hyde situation. If you think of surgery being the craft, the hairstyling is the art.
Right.
So I do have to psych myself up. I get changed completely. I play some classical music, which is something surgeons like to do during surgery.
Sure.
I don't do that thrash metal. That's how I get through it.
Makes sense.
Also drowns out the screaming. There's a lot of screaming.
So we've got a couple tweets coming in. Melissa Buller is asking, do you accept credits, transfer credits from other barber surgeon schools?
Great question.
Yes, absolutely. We have a great relationship with the network of barber surgery schools. We are in the process also, exciting news of doing an exchange program with our school in Rome, run by the,
oh my God.
I wanted to ask you about this because I was wondering, because is Paris and Italy are like the two main or like places of origin for barber surgery. Is that correct? So do you have a lot of family from Paris or Italy or both?
Oh yes, absolutely. I mean, originally, many of them were run out of town for, doing what they consider illegal surgeries. Most of my family lives in the foothills of the Alps.
Gotcha.
Scattered across France and Italy these days. You can go see them to get services done. But it's no coincidence, Jay Bird and Mikey, that Paris and within Italy, Milan, are two of the most fashionable cities and have two of the best healthcare systems. And do you know why that is? It's not because these doctors and surgeons are so great. It's because nobody's going to get surgery at these doctor places who has the time or the money.
Absolutely.
Come see your barber, get a nice little trim, and I will take whatever that thing is off of your face.
So, Augustus,
it's a hell of a 2-for-1, man.
It is a hell of a 2-for-1.
Well, there's all sorts of combos we do have.
Oh, I bet. Oh my God, you guys must offer some crazy packages.
Yes. Well, for example, you can get any combo of leg and arm amputation, and with that a free cut, and $68 total for the whole thing. Beat that on a copay. Okay. Yeah. We've also experimenting with actually conjoining people. Some people are born conjoined, and some people have this. I don't know, would you call it a fetish? They want to be sewn to each other. So that's something we're experimenting with. We'll sew people we're really just doing pinky fingers right now, just to dip our toes into the water, and we can do matching haircuts for $142.
So
wow, $142.
Yeah.
So I mean, this is going to be a great transition into what we're going to be leaning into next for you, as far as what you're here to promote. But you are kind of the, again, long family history of being barber surgeons. And one of the things you talk about often is how you're trying to bring it from the underground into the mainstream. You're trying to modernize it. You're trying to, bring it into the 21st century.
Yes. Well, somewhere around the 17th century, these surgeons started poking around in our business, saying, "What do you got there? You don't have a license. What are you doing? That man's still awake for open heart surgery, etc." And they convinced the people that we were bad news. Okay, and then you steal one cadaver, it gets blown up in the news, and that's what my great-great-great-grandfather was the head of the Barber Surgery Guild, was cut off from dead bodies to practice on. So he went in one night, stole a cadaver, and suddenly you're a maniac if you're dragging a body through the streets, yelling, I didn't kill this person, this is for surgery. He's yelling that so people don't think he's insane.
Exactly. So no one asked him why are you dragging the cadaver?
That's right. He's answering the question before you ask. You can go back to sleep. So for the past 350 years or so, this profession has been underground. People are afraid to bring it into the mainstream, but not me. Okay. And that's what I'm doing with my brand new school, opening it up to everyone, putting a modern twist on barber surgery.
You have referred to yourself as the Steve Jobs of barber surgery.
Yes, yes, I have. I will say at the time I had accidentally slashed my neck pretty good and was wearing turtlenecks, and I thought, well, I look like him.
Okay.
But now these days I'm more of a Elon Musk
Gotcha. Right.
or Adam Musk. What's the battery guy?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you sent us a promotional video. Let's play that now.
Please.
Yeah.
All right, and just one twist there. Ooh. Wow, is that a nasty gallbladder? Grab that from me there. All right, Mr. Davis, you can take the bullet out of your mouth. The surgery was a smashing success. Mary, can you just drop that in one of the hair bags? Just any one of the hair bags. They're all the same. It's all just assorted hair. Which, speaking of, Mr. Davis, you're looking a little shaggy around the edges there. So, if you want a little trim before you leave, you know where to find me. Okay? All right, Mary will be back in to sew you up. Oh, hi there. This past year left you feeling directionless, rudderless, looking maybe for a new career path. Maybe you want to make a difference. Well, if this sounds like you, maybe it's time you considered barber surgery. What's barber surgery? Well, I'm glad you asked, young man. It's only one of the oldest professions in the world. Of course, fancy doctors had to put their noses where they didn't belong coming in and forcing us underground, saying that we didn't go to school, or we didn't have licenses, or that proper anesthesia wasn't hiring a large man to hit people in the back of the head with a lacrosse stick. To me, these are perfectly reasonable and acceptable methods of medical intervention. I've only lost 16 patients in my 3 years as a full-time barber surgeon. Let's see your stats, Doc, and let's see you come out of an operating room after a long day amputating legs, arms, and who knows what else, and do a perfectly crisp, nice, proper pompadour. You can't, and you won't. It's time barber surgeons regain the respect we once had. That's why I, Augustus Bavardo, Jenkins Klein, Manhattan, a 16th generation barber surgeon, am opening my doors to a school of barber surgery. At the School of Barber Surgery, you'll get a crash course in amputations, kidney stone removal, putting a pig valve in a guy's heart, and much more. Although it is mostly amputations. That's kind of our thing. Plus, if accepted, you'll get a 20-week intensive course in hairstyling with guest lectures from some of the most renowned barber surgeons, including Vidal Slashoon, Paul Stitchell, and Ricky Lake. That's right. So, if this sounds like something you want to embark upon, then go to www.schoolofbarbersurgery. Learn surgery and how to cut hair all in one place. tripod.com/application-ASPX. I don't know what that part is. And sign up today. Now, Mr. Davis, how about that trim?
Wow. So if anyone has any questions they would like to ask of Augustus, please call on in. Anyone looking for advice on their own, barber surgery needs, or, you want to get into the school, by all means.
Yeah, if you need to do some home surgery right now, I could walk you through it.
Oh my God, yeah. There could be a chance somebody's listening in a distressed situation right now too.
Yeah. Don't call 911. What are they going to do?
Yeah.
They ask you all these questions. I get right to it.
Well, while we're waiting for this call, could you tell us a little bit more about this photo from your family's history?
Oh, yes, I would love to.
Yeah, that's one.
Yes, this is an unfortunate scenario. This is when surgeons started to get involved and telling people we were just maniacs, true barbarians. You can see the surgeon right with holding his hat, about to slap my great uncle Bavarian as he is pulling a snake out of a man's throat. This was a local snake charmer. He said he could feel the snake in his ass. I don't know if he said ass. I'm sorry. I don't know what they called it then. So
yes.
Oh my God.
All right.
The
Well,
crowd gathered round.
all the way down.
yeah. So we've got our first call. Caller, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi, my name's Kenny. I'm calling from Mobile, Alabama.
Hello, Kenny.
Hi, Kenny.
Hello, Kenny.
Go ahead, Kenny. What's your question for Augustus?
Hi, Augustus. I was just wondering, I have my senior prom coming up, but my date's a bit of a talker. I was wondering if you could give me what they call on your website the Southern Van Gogh, where you take off my right ear and give me a cool mullet.
Hey, I would absolutely love to. And we've got some. You've heard of the eye patch. We've got some nice studded ear patches now. So I hear you. And let me say to you, kudos on the creativity. This is not going to be useful for you just at prom, but whenever else you don't want to listen to something.
Oh, that's excellent. I actually have my grandmother's second wedding. She's marrying my cousin. It's going to be fun. Maybe you could offer some hairstyles for her.
Yes. Oh, absolutely. I absolutely could. I could do a little updo. I could also do an MRI on her. I don't worry about where I got one, but we do have one now. It's good to do MRIs when you're a certain age.
Gustus, do you travel for wedding parties to Kenny, where'd you say you're calling from? Alabama?
Mobile, Alabama.
Okay. Yeah, would you consider traveling?
Oh, absolutely. Yes, I've got a mobile unit. It's a bicycle with a large trailer drag in the back. So it will take me a few days, but I absolutely can be there.
Wow. Kenny, thank you so much for calling. Does that help?
Oh, I think that's great. Augustus, do you accept PayPal?
Yes, I do. It's augustus.bavaro.jenkins.klein.manhattan at snet.net.
Did you write all that down?
Augustus.
Yeah.
I really appreciate it.
Yeah, hey, absolutely no problem. And you know what? I'm going to throw in a hot shave on me, okay?
Wow, that's
I'm gonna
great.
shave that
That
neck
was
ears.
incredible.
Sounds like it's got a lot of. It's probably got a
Thank you
lot
very
of
much.
hair
I
coming out.
appreciate it.
Hey, no problem.
Thank you so much for calling, Kenny. Have a great one.
Thanks, Kenny.
Well,
Wow.
I love this. They're going to the website already, looking at the menu of options.
Yeah. First Alabama caller. Hello, Alabama.
Yeah, shout out to Alabama, all of it. So Augustus, we've got another picture here. Would you mind indulging us?
Oh, sure. Yes, absolutely. Yes. This actually looks like an old painting. This actually is me. It's a painting I had commissioned.
Recently?
Well, about a decade ago. Yes. You see, my uncle is there. He's got spaghetti caught in his head.
Okay. So you staged that whole thing. You set up. You brought in.
I
An
did.
artist
It was a reference to a sort of classic joke that happened one Thanksgiving. Uncle Marty cut off the tip of his finger. He wanted to reattach the thing. Of course, everybody there knew that was a terrible idea. So as we're wrestling over the turkey carver to see who gets to lop the thing off, a bunch of spaghetti went flying because we got a couple of vegetarians in the family and got stuck in my uncle's hair. And it got really stuck. We had to really pry it out of there. And yeah,
that sounds terrifying.
Yeah.
So did you ever work with your dad or your grandfather at all? And if so, what was that like?
Yes, well, I did. They, I have to say they're two terrifying men. 4 fingers between them. Still can do amazing haircuts up until the day they passed. With just just my father had 3 fingers on one hand, and my uncle had my grandfather had 1.
Wow. Still cutting hair.
Still cutting hair till the day he died. They just, I don't know. There was something about it that just, it got in the zone, and that's what I saw when I would be there at my grandfather's shop. You couldn't interrupt him. There could be gunshots going off, which there was at one point, several points. A lot of family members of our patients have come angrily, saying the surgeries are botched, or responsible for my relative's death. And he will still keep cutting that hair. And I said, if only I could love something this much someday.
Yeah, there seems to be a real passion for the craft within your family. I was actually kind of curious if you're an only child. Do you have any siblings? Was there any other interest in the family to get into the business, or any competition? Family competition sometimes can spur from a lineage like this.
Well, unfortunately, I did have 4 siblings. All of them are dead. I don't know if you know, one of the chief methods we use when we get sick is bloodletting. Works for me. Doesn't work for everybody.
Okay.
So 3 of them bled to death. And,
That is so sad. I'm so sorry.
It's part of the game.
Right.
Sure.
Understandable.
But I'll tell you, other families, the competition is fierce. I know of a family just a few states over from me, had a dispute 1 century ago that they've still not resolved.
Oh my,
indeed.
do we have a call?
We do have a call, but what is the unresolved dispute?
Well, there was an argument over, can you do a head amputation in a way that there's no face, but the brain's there? And, one side of the family went for it. And
That's so
it
sad.
didn't work. You can't just have a brain standing on neck and have it, be person. So, yeah.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah, that is sad. But we do have a caller. Caller, what is your name and where are you calling from?
This is Ed.
Hi, Ed.
Ed.
Oh, Ed,
I've been trying to find you.
oh,
I've been tracking you down.
Uh-oh.
what?
You tried to take my brain, but you only got half, and now I'm finding you.
What? No, I thought you would. I think you're mistaken.
I'm in your studio.
No, you just
And I'm
look.
gonna find you.
No, you said you wanted
And I'm
to.
gonna cut your hair.
You,
I'm gonna cut your hair so much.
Oh my God.
Don't you touch my hair? I don't. Jake, it's Klein Manhattan. Man, what?
Oh,
Did they hang up?
they hung up.
Whoa, dude, you
Wow.
better, dude. That's like scarier when they hang up, because that means like,
Yeah.
what are they up to next? Like, are they there? Are they there with you in the shop? You're open right now, right?
Yeah.
I'm wide open. Actually, the building doesn't have locks. It's
Augustus.
not squatting.
Augustus, what did you do? What did you do to Ed?
Look.
You just told the
sometimes
whole
people
audience
come
how to
in.
sneak in.
It's shucks. I'm not good at OPSEC, right? Look, sometimes people have interesting requests and say they want to, get a song out of their head. This man, Ed, had the itsy bitsy spider stuck in his head for what seemed like decades, and I took a shot at where it might be. And you don't always make the shots you take. But I took the shot, and I do.
Do you think applying basketball terminology to surgery is decent?
Oh yes, absolutely. I dribble my knife into the aorta sometimes.
Right.
Sure. What type of haircut did you give Ed after the brain?
Oh,
yeah.
I
Surgery.
shaved him.
Shaved.
I went
Okay.
full shave and shiny. He had I only opened one half of the head.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I had to do it.
Wow.
I did leave a small patch on the back with my name and phone number.
That's smart.
Yeah.
Just,
Pretty decent idea.
Yeah. Well, Augustus, please take care of yourself tonight.
Yeah.
Lock your doors.
Thank you.
You have our number, Augustus. If keep us up to date. We want to know how you're doing.
Okay, I do have some materials, so I'm just
Oh, okay.
gonna take some no-nos and I'll meet you out the door.
Ed is
All right.
just if Ed is still listening, Augustus is armed and ready for you.
Wait,
Yeah, Ed, don't mess around.
Oh no.
Oh, gosh.
I
Okay.
guess I'm jangling.
Thank you so much for
All right.
for joining us, Augustus. Go.
Good.
Take care of yourself. Wow. That was wonderful. That was a wonderful.
Yeah, that was really nice.
It was very informative.
Very
and
informative.
I hope that you guys got something out of that.
Yeah.
And I know you guys did.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Wow.
What's health insurance?
Seriously. Augustus Bravado Jenkins Klein, Manhattan, the 16th. You can find him on the TikTok and his website, if you guys wrote that down.
So.
Cool. All right, we're going to take a short break, but coming up is the internet's first ever virtual dunk contest. Stick around. You don't want to miss it. Slamma-jamma.
Have you ever felt left out at a party where everybody's getting high, but you don't want to be high, and you want to still look cool? Hi, I'm John Dufow, owner of Joint Defoe. For years, I've been an outcast at concerts, parties, you name it. Does this sound like you? If so, may I recommend to you Joint Defoe by John Dufow, the fake cannabis cigarette of Paris in France. Real fake joints that don't get you high and will make you alive at a party. Be included in all of the hottest conversations. Don't be left out of the party with Joint Defoe. Get your first ounce free with the promo code QuackDefoe. One more time. What? No. Joint Defoe? The fake joint. By John Dufow. I don't think she gets it. One more time, that's Quack Defoe for 1 free ounce.
Are you sick and tired of being tired? 1 in 100 doctors say that a restless night's sleep may lead to your murderous rampage or your leading of a cult. With a Smashmere mattress, we guarantee you a full night's sleep on one of our Sleep Guarantee Murder-Free Select foam. That's right, our Smash Masters. Our Shash... What the fuck? How do you say it? Sham Smash? Sham Smashmer.
It's like Casper. Smashmer.
I love it. Where the fuck was I?
It's like Casper.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Our fucking fuck. That's right. Our Shamshmere mattress guarantee is backed by our leading industry professionals. What industry, you ask? Great question. With Smashmere, you can try our mattresses out for 100 days or your money back. Our mattress comes in a box and unfolds and blows up. Okay. Our mattress comes in... Our mattress comes in a box and unfolds and blows up before your very eyes. Don't blink or this mattress might eat your loved ones. Use code... Did you hear that? Did our mattress just quack? For 20% off. That's code... Did you hear that? Did our mattress just quack? For 20% off at at Shashmere.com. That's Shashmere. for 20% off at Shashmere.com. Use code. Did you hear that? Did our mattress just quack? Shashmere. Wow.
Damn, that one gets me literally every time.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
So
you know,
yeah, thank you to our sponsors.
yeah, I'm just happy we can finally, get ready to quit our jobs with all these.
I know.
sponsors we're getting.
Speaking of which,
Indeed.
speaking of which, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your
First ever.
Sitting Ducks Radio Hour Topo Chico Video Challenge. That's right, y'all. It is time for our video challenge. And this week, we asked our competitors to submit their best dunk. For the first only ever, in the ever world ever, slam dunk, virtual slam dunk competition.
Virtual.
And to get us all started here, Mr. Josh Dixon.
I'd love something sweet, but I bet all we have is veggies. Workout complete. Time for Dunkaroos.
Can you throw this away for me?
10. 10s across the board. Wow. Great submission. Thank you so much, Josh Dixon. For those of you who do not know, the way voting works for our video competitions is, or video challenges, is that each video is paired with their own emoji. And after we run all of our videos, all of our dunks tonight, we are going to throw up a Jeopardy tune to give you the opportunity to cast your vote in the form of typing the emoji in the chat. And, most emojis wins our Topo Chico swag bag, which, has its own pair of socks as well. And bandana and other stuff. It's
nice.
Whatever I've got coming through. So, all right. Without further ado, here is Hannah Shiflett.
Through the legs.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Ah, ah, ah.
Wow. 10s across the board again. Wow. 10s.
The highest score you can get is 20, folks. That's two 20s. A lot of competition.
That's 220s. A lot of competition here. That was a very responsible dunk. And I appreciate it. And a lot of style with the cross the legs. When I took my COVID test, I did not do any. There was no style involved.
I'm surprised CBS didn't call the cops on you. That's that's risky.
Me too. All right, our next dunk, Rebecca Bradley. How did I fuck that name up?
Who can say where the road goes, where the day flows, only time. Who can say where the road goes, where the day flows, only time.
Shake that body, say the motherfucker grill. Get drunk with it, get loose with it. Like Shaw said, let Bruce Deuce hit it. Get drunk with it, get loose with it. Like Shaw said, let Bruce Deuce hit it. Now, shake that real fast and stop. Shake that real fast and stop. Shake that real fast and drop. Shake that real fast and drop. Shake it like a soul shaker. 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 Shake it like a soul shaker.
Oh man.
Can you just play that song? That'd be fun.
I know. I really like that tune. I got to get into TikTok apparently.
Yeah. And 3.
Oh.
2. 1. Just show what you gave.
10s across the board again.
10s
Oh my
across the
gosh.
board. Wow.
It's
Who
a
would've
3-way
thought?
tie for first place so
Jeez.
far.
Oh, intense.
All
What intense
right.
to be a
Our
challenge.
next submission comes in from Trevor and Jordan.
Hi, I'm Trevor, here for Pig's first annual dunk contest.
Wow.
Wow.
Jordan
So
with
much-
some hops.
So much dunkage.
And now I want to play basketball.
Yeah,
and
me too.
I want to feed dogs treats. Great job, Becca. Great job, Jordan and Trevor.
Yes, great job. Wow, my goodness
Wow.
gracious.
Man.
5-way tie?
I think
4-way
I
tie.
keep thinking I'm going to trick you, honestly, but
Yeah, me too. All right. Next, our next dunk comes from Miranda. Ten.
Man, just 10.
I love
Yeah.
sushi.
Yeah, me
and
too.
that dunk was perfect.
Crowd pleaser. Yeah, we got some good foods, dunk submissions
Yeah.
between Dunkaroos, dog treats, and sushi.
Those were blueberries, man.
Those are blueberries. Oh yeah, that's good.
Yeah, next
dog
level
treat.
dunkage. But yeah, sushi trumps blueberries all day, every day. And our last submission comes from Brad.
Hello, friends. If you're like me, you've been struggling lately, just feeling depressed, and you want to slam dunk that depression away. One well-meaning, if misguided friend suggested that I start wearing wacky socks instead of the boring white socks that I traditionally wear. I thought about it, decided who would know better about dunking and wacky socks than former NBA superstar Dwayne Wade. Let's give these a shot. Wow, I feel so much better. I've really dunked on that depression. Boom, shakalaka. What's that?
I have seen that video so many times. Brad was our first submission, and I've watched it over and over again, and it never gets old.
Amazing.
I don't know what you're going to give. Okay, yeah, 10. Jeez Louise.
Well, we did nothing to help
10s
the
across the
voter.
board,
So
yeah.
it's a draw at the moment, everybody. So remember, use that comment section. We're going to throw up a little vid for everybody to remember what emojis for what video, and you can vote during the next guest.
Yes.
We're pretty much going to the next. Just play.
We are going to go into the next guest, and I'm going to play this video now. Get your votes in now. All right, get those votes in during this next segment, y'all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
So, to introduce our next guest,
Yeah.
let's go to,
Got some special correspondence.
let's go to Channel 12 Eyewitness News' very own Sean Daly.
We haven't heard of anything quite like this around here before. Imagine swimming mindlessly in the late afternoon sun when all of a sudden, out of nowhere, a huge, horrifying creature, roughly 15 feet long, rocks your world. Tuesday afternoon here at Teddy's Beach in Portsmouth. What happened gives new meaning to this danger sign. It was low tide and Rachel Carney was out beyond the danger sign, floating on her back, relaxing, when big trouble struck.
I turned around, I heard a hissing sound. So I stopped, I looked beside me, and all I seen was a face come up with these big teeth, and I just remember the face being like shaped like a basketball, It kept swimming around me. It rubbed up against my leg.
It rubbed up against your leg?
Up against my leg.
It
literally.
touched you?
It touched me. That's how I knew it was scary.
Scary?
With scales, because I felt the scales, and plus I seen the face. So I started swimming away. I yelled, Danny, help me, something's chasing me.
Rachel Carney's fiance, Dennis Vasconcelos, had been fishing with a buddy on these rocks. He raced into the water.
It's going to get her. I grabbed her by the ass, or rear end. I whipped her in. I said, Rachel, just swim. Don't turn around no matter what you hear, right? Now I stood there, and the thing's going like around me and stuff, all right? And it's gigantic, okay? It has scales on it and stuff. Now all of a sudden, from me to you away, this big head comes up. Honestly, I've never seen nothing like this before in my life. It's like a basketball. It's like this big, okay? And it shoots water out of its nose, right? And out of its mouth, it goes like this to me. It goes, and it spit the water out of me. Now I think it's going to kill me, you know what I mean?
The group thinks the creature was attracted to blood from a nasty injury to Joey Melo's leg. Joey was out in the water as he is right now, cleaning his leg. Joey, how much blood was there?
I bled for an hour and a half, and it just wouldn't stop.
I thought I was dead that day, honestly. I didn't think he was going to make it in time to get me. I just thought I was dead. I thought it was a fauna.
At first I thought it was an eel, okay? But when it got to chase her, it was going like this. You know what I mean? Like they go a little bit like this, like a hump sort of. It sounds like a barracuda, similar, like that, all right?
Man, you're still in the moment right now, 2 days later. You're still in this moment, are you?
I am flipped over this. I went to bed. I've been going to bed with things grabbing me, wrapping around my neck, choking, fighting underground and everything.
Mother Ocean. We're live, Sean Daly, Eyewitness News.
Thank you so much, Sean Daly.
Yeah, thanks, Sean. Man.
So, Mikey and I have been mystified by this encounter.
Yeah.
So we called upon a really good friend of ours to drop a wanted poster. Yeah, former guest, good friend, Glenn Yermantrout came through for us. Check out this wanted poster.
Yeah, so we had basketball-shaped head, scaly, eel-like body.
Yeah.
And obviously some hissing.
That phone number had nothing to do with the podcast, but Glenn put it anyway, and we thank you. But this did eventually lead to our discovery.
It worked.
Of Teddy themselves. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome the creature of Teddy Beach.
I'm so excited.
Teddy.
I'm so excited. Oh,
Teddy.
Hey, Ted. D.
Teddy.
Hi, fellas. Hey. I thought you were going to read my bio, but that was. Hey, I didn't know that was still kicking around the old internet.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, we should have told you that we were going to play that. We kind of thought that is kind of your mark, your claim to fame, maybe.
I don't know. I mean, as long as you didn't, give like a conservative political site that hosted it a lot of clicks or something. If it came from YouTube, I mean, if people are going to watch it, I'd rather,
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Is this a sore subject? We didn't want to bring you on and cause any waves. Speaking of which, it seems like you are home right now on at Teddy Beach. Are you living at the water these days, and you just posted up on your couch?
Oh, absolutely. Well, I mean, it's my beach. I'm gonna have the comfiest seating available.
Okay, so that's exactly what.
As you should. Yeah. So, Teddy, if talking about this is uncomfortable for you, by all means, what would you like to talk about on our radio show?
I'm so happy that you had me here. And can I just say, as a fellow artist, I am also a fan of networking.
Thank you for drinking our partner's beverage. Topo Chico, release the mind.
I like to add a little something to it. I mean, you gotta
make do. Monkey, don't.
Okay, sorry.
Be positive.
Right.
Oh.
Oh, good.
All right. Yeah, cool.
So, from what we understand, you're trying to, again, we apologize for showing that video.
Yeah.
We understand you're trying to change your name. You're resurfacing, if you will, in the year 2021, and you're kind of a old soul. You've been in the shadows for a very long time, and this is your year. COVID kind of gave you, and the pandemic kind of got you out of your shell, and you have an Etsy page. You're a well-known up-and-coming artist who deals with repurposed materials. I mean, could you talk a little bit about that and where you're at these days in 2021?
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Again, that was in the bio that I had sent you. Where did that is also not my profile picture. I don't know where Glenn got that. That seems to be more of a caricature than anything. In my bio, you will notice that I am posing with
Glenn's a resource.
Glenn's a resource. Glenn is also a comic book artist, so he takes his own spin on things. It's
right.
It's a compliment, really.
He would probably be the first person to want to meet you. Honestly, you're his
certainly. Yeah, Glenn has actually had mentioned wanting to create an entire comic book series around you as this character, but we can get into that later.
Yeah, that's a whole other thing.
Me as an artist, as someone who is trying to put together, manage a life that is balanced between like the things that artists have to do, to get by in this world, right?
Yeah.
With also my integrity.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Teddy, we have some still photos from your Etsy page. Would you like to, give us a bit of background on some of the pieces that are for sale?
Oh my gosh, absolutely! Thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely.
What do you have? Did you take a look at what I sent you? What do you got?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, here we go.
You have a lot to choose from, but these are some of our favorites.
These are our favorites for sure. So, Teddy, what's
oh my goodness.
What's the inspiration for this piece?
Thank you so much. Well, most of my art is found object art. I'm an outsider artist. I'm not classically trained. So everything it comes from like that kind of a place of making something from something else. Because what else is art, right? Like you're gonna say something, but you want to say something with the materials that you're using as much as like who you're talking to.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I find all of my materials on my beach. Yeah, think about that. I'm cleaning up my beach and I'm enriching my community.
It's your home.
That's beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
Teddy, what I love about your art specifically is that you cross mediums. You do it often and you do it well.
Thank you. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Thank you. Now this was
really beautiful.
Big old jelly paper on paper, handmade ocean life, live, laugh, love, ocean motion. I wanted to try something a little different. This is the back of actually a label of the back of a drinking water cartridge. It's very cool. Like the ink is soaked into the back, and I took some inspiration for that. You're going to see my family tree in there.
Wow.
I know that it looks a little different than maybe what you're used to for a family tree, but this is me. This is where I come from. I mean, the ocean and trash.
Speaking of where you come from, how old would you say you are, Teddy?
Excuse me?
Oh, I don't mean it in a. I just mean you're oh my God!
I mean, a person never,
You got me. You're just such an interesting person, Teddy.
My friend Herman used to say that. Thank you so much.
Yeah, but I'm just so curious of where you come from, like your family. Like I don't know. I wonder if you do a lot of art based off the ocean life. So I'm just curious, like, do you know ocean life? Are you able to communicate with your your origin? I don't know what. Okay.
No, I just this is part of the surfacing, all right?
Right.
People know that I'm inspired by the ocean. People know that I live, laugh, love, breathe through gills, which I will not show you if that's your next question.
Nope.
No, yes,
Absolutely not.
that's okay.
Excellent.
So, sorry.
I just go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to bring up, we've been getting some tweets. At Melissa Bullards tweeted a question. What was it that brought you to the beach that day? I know, we don't really want to talk about it, but, was it blood or was it that desire to connect with others? At Melissa Bullard asks.
Always a desire to connect with others, but I will note that is Teddy's Beach. It has been Teddy's Beach since 1912 or so, give or take a hurricane.
Yeah.
They were on my beach. She, bless her heart, swimming out past the danger sign. I happened to barely, I was frightened. Barely brushed. I haven't, this is, when I want people to search for me, when my name, I want the Etsy shop to come up first.
Yeah,
okay?
Absolutely. I hear that, Teddy. I'm sorry for bringing that up. But interacting with the comments, the Twitterverse is part of the radio hour here. But hey, for old time's sake, we're gonna open up the call lines.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to call in and ask Teddy about art, anything art related.
Yeah, I'm sure there's somebody who's looking to do a commission with you or something.
Very big into search engine optimization. I can speak to that very well.
Perfect.
Looks like we have a caller.
We do have a caller. Caller, what is your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi, it's Glenn.
Glenn.
Sorry. Hi, you bastard. I'm walking down the streets in New York, and I get a Google notification every time someone mentions my name.
Oh, great.
And I heard that I'm being mentioned, and I cannot believe that I am meeting Teddy. I'm going to talk to Teddy. How are you, you son of a bee?
Teddy, this is Glenn.
Glenn, you speak to me like an old friend, but you draw me like a cartoon.
Oh.
Listen, I'm a comic book artist. That's what came to my head. And look, we found you. Someone must have called the number.
Exactly. Glenn was just going off frame of reference. There wasn't anything, there was no way he could actually tell who you are. This is why this is so important for you to come out and talk to the people, Teddy. It's going to be tough in the beginning, but eventually things will get better. And Glenn's a good friend.
Yeah.
You guys.
So I have an idea, Teddy. If you would just kind of like go with me on this, I'm thinking we make you an underwater vigilante.
Oh, vigilante.
And we can kind of make you almost like a Medusa of the ocean, because in that video they were like, "Don't look back, no matter what you do." And then we could have Spider-Man come in, but we have to make it Spider Boy, something like that.
Yeah.
So you would be kind of an evil villain, but with reason.
Anti-hero.
Anti-hero.
Yeah, anti-hero. Oh my God.
That's very suiting.
You won me over with, oh my goodness, Medusa. A fighter Gorgon I have never met. All right. I had cataract surgeries. And so therefore, who's going to help me recover? But my buddy Medusa, she, the bad rap, much like many of my friends, history is written by, I don't want to presume too much, but straight, cis, heterosexual white men.
Most likely.
Yeah,
humans.
Yeah, absolutely. Probably.
Yeah.
So, do I have to meet you somewhere? Can we talk?
Oh yeah, you guys should get coffee. Do you drink coffee, Teddy?
Of course, I drink Dunkin'. I'm from Portsmouth.
Right. Okay. Right.
What do you? Yeah.
And I was really taken with Joey bleeding for an hour and a half. I feel like we bring him in there. We bring in Danny, whoever that woman was. We bring them back. Does that make sense to you, Teddy? You like that?
bring them in as the bad guys, as the villains, or paint them as more of like an opportunity for community engagement?
Yeah, I'm thinking like it's you start off as a bad person, bad creature. You try to kill Joey, you do not succeed, and then you kind of reflect upon your actions, and you become this like complicated eel-like basketball-looking creature, as they described you as.
So an origin.
And I don't know.
A bit of an origin
My
story.
origin story is much more interesting than that, and I will tell you, Glenn, I am not the bad guy. Okay, Leviathan just means monster. It just means something that you don't understand. Okay.
I'm just trying to make money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely, Glenn.
That's Glenn is honest, so you have to respect the honesty there.
Yeah.
Glenn,
thank you, Jaybird.
I'm coming back around.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go sit in Union Square by myself and sketch. So, if
all right.
you ever need a wanted poster, you know who to call, my friend.
Anytime, Glenn.
Thank you so much.
We're
Glenn-
gonna keep you guys in touch. We believe in this connection.
Yeah, I wouldn't give up hope, Glenn. I think there's something here for sure. Thank you so much for calling.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
No
Glenn.
problemo.
All right, bye, buddy.
Let's talk, Glenn.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's hey, I'm thinking comic books turn into movies. You could get some pretty sweet deal if you know what I'm saying.
Certainly,
what I would really
you're
like
right.
to do
It leads to a memoir, maybe, or a book. I could see you writing a book, Teddy. There's a lot in your future.
Or if there's any way to, do like licensing for art, maybe a gallery opening is eventually where I'd like to go.
I mean, yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
That's more what I'm just.
Sure.
Do we? I feel like we have a couple more pieces. Oh, we have another phone call.
We do have a couple more pieces.
We'll
Yeah, let's
show some more work.
Let's show some more work here.
Yeah, that sounds my favorite.
Here you go, Teddy. Could you describe this piece to us?
Oh yeah, mystical ocean creatures, oil on canvas, sin-made oceanic cryptid lover. Yes, this again. I have gone through a certain period that's autobiographical, and this is, I mean, when an artist loses a creative thread, we look within to get us going, right? So this is Mom.
Really?
Aw.
Yeah.
She looks beautiful.
Absolutely.
Glenn,
Yeah.
I'm floored.
Sorry.
Really,
Teddy.
you're amazing.
Yeah, you
you.
are an incredibly talented artist that spans, like I said, multiple mediums, and that's really what pulls at my heartstrings here. You do it because it's your passion, it's your calling, and I get it. I get it from one artist to another, Teddy. But we do have a phone call. Caller, what is your name and where are you calling from?
Hello, my name is Andromeda. I am the daughter of Poseidon, and I'm calling from the depths of the ocean.
Oh, my goodness.
Can you say your name one more time for us, please?
Andromeda, Teddy should know. Teddy should know.
You heard
Teddy
it.
should know my name.
Hi, Andromeda. Long time no talk. Long time
Yeah,
no
I just
talk.
wanted to call to talk to my ex,
Oh.
Teddy, who I just happened to find on this podcast video machinery, despite not answering any of my shell calls or signals from the ocean floor.
I changed providers. The island has the service is you sound well. How are you? You sound well. You sound really well.
Yeah.
Sound good.
I'm fine. I'm dating a great white shark, FYI.
That's nice.
Great. Is he?
In case anybody was curious.
The species, and then also a good.
And Andromeda.
That must be exciting.
Yeah. What's your favorite memory of your relationship with Teddy? Let's talk about good things.
Good things.
Well, listen, Teddy says they're such an artist. Listen, I've got pictures, okay? I've got portraits, I've got paintings, all professing profound love. And I just want to ask your audience, your human audience, I don't know, is heartbreak the same? Is heartbreak the same in aquatic creatures as it is in humans? I just don't understand.
Yeah. The same. What do they say? The same part of the brain that experiences emotional pain is also the same part of the brain where you experience. I don't know. I missed it. Never mind. Yes, it's
All
very.
right, I don't know. You
difficult.
humans are so confusing to me, but my current great white shark boyfriend, Chad.
All right, now she's bragging.
Of course,
is
he's
wonderful.
named Chad, by the way.
Okay.
He also can paint. Okay.
Oh.
He can paint. Get a paintbrush in his
Okay.
fin, and there's
Well,
some art. Maybe
Thank you
could
so
put
much
it
for
on
calling us,
on your
Andromeda.
show
We are grateful for your listenership, and thank you. We look forward to hearing from you again, Teddy.
You can find me on the beach. I've got a. This pulls out.
They're not worth it.
It's
They're
okay,
not worth
Teddy.
it.
It's okay,
They're-
Teddy.
They just called
Do
the
you
rubber.
think I looked cool?
It's okay.
I
Yeah,
mean,
no,
like,
Teddy,
look- oh my
Teddy,
God,
you
you
are
looked
the
amazing.
shit.
Yeah,
my friend, you are so cool, and your art is fantastic. And look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
28
God.
sales. You've got. I'm sorry, 68 sales. Even numbers are hard for me.
lifelike fish art, raw material, vintage ocean recycled materials.
I have a
Yeah.
feeling this one is about them.
It's like two fish swimming different directions.
Am I wrong? Am I assuming?
Did that
No, you're
inspired?
not wrong. It's.
I'm wrong.
I mean,
Oh
but
my
there's
God, I'm
more
so
to
sorry.
it than that. I mean, there's little galaxies within them.
Yeah.
Why do
Yeah.
you think that galaxy got the name from?
That's. Oh.
Teddy.
Teddy.
Okay, I'll tell you what. This is the
Just so
hard
you know,
part.
Andromeda, all 6 of my hearts are so broken.
Teddy, I'm so
I am
sorry
gonna
that
make
you
so
have
many
6 hearts.
videos over this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh my God, I can't wait to see the work that comes up.
Yeah, seriously. All right, Teddy,
I
we've
know.
got
I
another
mean, like,
call.
it's.
We got another call.
Yeah, we've got another call.
Yeah.
Caller, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hey, Jay Bird. Hey, Mike. It's your man down here in Kilgore, Texas, Matthew McConaughey.
Matthew
Big time fan of
McConaughey.
the show.
Hey, Matty boy, how you doing?
Big fan.
I'm doing all right.
Mm-hmm.
Mr.
I just
McConaughey,
had
do you
to
have
say,
Go ahead.
yeah, I just like to address Teddy. Teddy, I gotta say, I've been handing manuscripts and roles, and your story tonight has truly inspired me and touched something that hasn't been touched in years. And I'd like to personally, along with my production company, Just Keep Living Productions, we like to make your biopic.
Wow.
We got one. Thank you, Matt.
Thank you, Matthew McConaughey.
There is one condition there, Teddy. There is one condition.
Okay.
All right. The thing is, I'm gonna have to come over down to Teddy Beach. Probably gonna have to take my shirt off and live with you for a little bit.
Is that okay, Teddy?
Yeah.
Andromeda, you watching? You watching?
Yeah.
How's
Jeez.
Chad doing? Is he just keeping living? Thank you, Mr. McConaughey. This means so much.
Yeah.
Say yes, Teddy.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, my yes.
Wow.
That's the answer I was hoping for, Teddy.
Wow.
Wow.
This is amazing.
Seriously. Mr. McConaughey, first, thank you so much for being a
Yeah.
fan of the show
Oh.
and watching. And second, thank you for making a dream of our guests come true.
Yeah.
This means so much to me.
That's what I like to do, make dreams come true, guys. You know what I say? Gratitude reciprocates gratitude.
Right. Yeah. Love
Wow.
your book. Love your book, Mr. McConaughey.
Yeah, love every movie you've ever been in.
Time is a flat circle.
I appreciate
I've
that,
never heard
fellas.
anything more relevant.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Hey, Mr.
Yeah, so you
McConaughey.
want your tickets on HBO.
Thank you so much. We'll chat with you later. Hopefully,
maybe the podcast could use a movie.
Yeah, a movie origin story. Anyway. Thank you so much for calling. We really appreciate it.
It's about Teddy.
I appreciate that, fellas.
Have a good night.
Man, that was
Can
so
you believe?
cool.
Can you believe?
That was
Teddy,
so cool.
What? Yo, look at you. It's a roller coaster of a segment.
I gotta tell you, I wasn't sold on surfacing with this identity, but I should have trusted you guys. Glenn, if you're listening, I'm sorry. I'm truly sorry. I think I misjudged you. If you're friends with these fellas, there's
Oh my
there's
God! Can you? I want to be a fly on the wall for the McConaughey, Glenn Yermantraut, and Teddy meeting at Dunkin' Donuts to talk about potential comic book, potential movie series or something like that.
You got to go to the if we're doing it in Portsmouth, it's the Dunkin' on East Main Road across from North End Pizza. The other Dunkin' doesn't mix the drinks.
If McConaughey and Glenn are listening, Glenn might be busy, but if Mr. McConaughey, if you're still listening, take note.
All right, Teddy, we've got one more caller. Caller, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi there. This is Gina Raimondo, and I just want to say I'm a long-time Teddy stan. I really, really love Teddy's artwork. I've got it up now at the Capitol.
Oh my God,
No
Gina
way.
freaking Raimondo.
Commerce Secretary, former governor of Rhode Island, now United States Commerce.
Wow. Gina, not for nothing, but thank you so much for calling. I've been a fan. I didn't vote for you because I'm not technically a resident here, but I've played Frisbee on your lawn so many times.
All the
and your
time.
grass is beautiful.
Oh, I'm glad you enjoy it.
Yeah.
I'm glad you enjoy it. I'm glad you're enjoying the great lawn of Rhode Island.
All right, sorry to interrupt your connection with Teddy.
Yeah, please.
Gina, please ask Teddy anything you want.
Teddy, I want to know, your artwork is so beautiful, and all the pieces that you've given me for the State House have just, they light up the whole, the unsupported dome. And, I just
Better
wanna
than
know what is your
calamari.
inspiration, how, oh, Teddy, you're so funny, and you're so talented, and I just, I guess I don't even have a question. I just wanted to gush because Gina Raimondo, I'm just such a fan.
Wow.
Thank you. And as part of your, small business initiatives, I'm sure that you're looking to, work with businesses of 10 and fewer employees, which, perhaps in the arts community.
Oh, we are all the time,
All right.
all the time.
All right.
And I want to remind Rhode Islanders to still practice washing your hands, keeping safe distances when you can, and those who are not vaccinated, please get vaccinated.
Wow.
Well said, Gina.
Well said, Gina. Yeah. Thank you so
Man.
much for calling in, and
Thank you,
wow,
Gina.
have a great night. Say hi to Joe Biden for me. He's a fan of the pod as well. He sent a cameo in, and
So do you want it? Oh, do you want it? He's busy. I'm sorry. Never mind.
That's okay.
Thank you
Thanks
for
for trying in.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye.
Okay. Thank you so much for
Wow.
calling, Gina Raimondo.
Thank you, Gina. Wow.
Okay, thank you.
Have a good night.
Fan appreciation call from Gina Raimondo.
Gina Raimondo.
Teddy, you just must be from years and years and years of just no support, living in the, again, in the depths of the sea and whatever, in the shadows, making art without a face. Is this just this must be overwhelming for you?
Oh, overwhelming is exactly the right word for it. I mean, Andromeda brings up some good points. I think there were some times that I could have done better, and I think that I've been trying to put the work in. She's got a point. I wish her and Chad all the best.
Yeah.
Chad, really, but I just think I'm just doing what I can to be a better artist day by day, and if that means starting with me as a person, then I'm going to start with trying to make me a better person. And I think it's working. I'm hoping it's working.
I mean, you're doing something right. That's all I can say. Do we have another phone call?
We did, and then they hung up, and now I'm sad.
Aww.
Call back.
Well, they can
call
always
back.
reach me at Cryptid Creator 1851 on all the socials, but especially if you be on the lookout for my new email list. We're going to have a mailing list so that everybody can keep on top of,
Smart.
All right, we've cast the line and we've gotten our
right.
caller back.
Let's go.
Caller, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
It's Joey.
Joey.
I need to talk to Teddy.
Oh, Joey
you
May.
left me bleeding, Teddy, for an hour and a half.
That's a long.
That's a long time.
There's a sign.
I'm freaking pissed.
There's a sign.
Are you?
I'm
Scar-
freaking Teddy. What do you have to say for yourself? I was out there for an hour and a half.
I don't know if
if
you've got a visual on this, Joey, but I'm pointing out something behind me here.
Pull it up.
There's a
Pull it up.
sign that
Pull
says
it up.
danger. All right?
Joey.
You don't go sticking
what?
your leg around and expect things not to be snipping and snapping at it, and you certainly don't
You know
leave
what,
it.
Teddy? You know what, Teddy? You know,
What?
Oh,
jeez.
I think you got him, Teddy. I think if he hung up on purpose, that means you got him.
Yeah.
Augustus was right. It does hurt more. No, I didn't get him. It hurts more when they hang up.
Yeah, it's not fun.
Oh, they call back. Maybe that was an accident. Sorry. Go ahead, caller.
Joey.
Hi, this is Dan McKee.
Oh, hi, Dan. Dan who?
Governor. Is this Governor Dan
Dan
McKee?
Oh, hello, current Governor Dan McKee.
Yo, Gov.
Hi, good evening.
Good
Big
evening.
fan of the podcast.
Wow.
Thank you.
Bigger fan of Teddy.
Fair.
All right.
When I inherited the whole state house where I live in every room, I got to see a lot of Teddy's artwork that Governor Raimondo had bought 2 of so they could take it with them when they went to D.C. as well as leave it behind. And I am just such a huge fan.
Lucky you.
Damn.
Another
still
appreciation phone call from a state representative.
Yeah, Governor.
Loved by all.
So I have a question about harvesting art materials from the shoreline for Teddy, because there's so much, and how do you sort usable from damaged irretrievably by the sun and elements?
Oh, that is an excellent question. Thank you so much.
Great question.
Nothing is ever beyond repair. Nothing is ever so decomposed that I won't at least use it for a little bit of flavor. There are dreg machines that kind of skim along. There's one in Providence. I'm actually working on trying to work with the same contractor who got all the dirty, sludgy trash off the bottom of the Providence River, because I think that I could make some beautiful art out of that, and call attention to, Save the Bay. I mean, I would love to work with them in the future, Governor, if you have any connections.
Oh my gosh, that's such a good
Well,
idea.
I am the governor.
That is very true. Yeah.
Teddy, I'll hook you up. I'll have your people call my people.
This is wild. You're about to get into the entertainment industry. You could get into philanthropy and helping out with cleaning up your community with the governor and famous entertainers. This is wild. Okay, sorry. Continue.
This is so wild. Yeah, Governor.
Okay,
do you have any? Go ahead.
You
sorry.
guys have a good show. Come visit me at the State House where I live in every room.
Absolutely. Yeah. We intend on playing frisbee on your lawn in the very near future.
Yeah,
Thank you so much for calling.
Come hang out.
Fabulous, of course. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Wow.
This is crazy.
We're getting.
I am so happy. Oh my goodness. This has been not just a good business decision. I think this is just, I feel like I've been hugged, which I definitely haven't in at least a decade.
Well, I mean, here we are to give you the warm embrace of the Sitting Ducks Radio Hour. And the support of our wonderful community. Teddy, any last words?
Cryptid Creator 1851 across all the socials. Make sure you sign up for my email list. I'm going to be opening up some pop-up shops in person. I am fully vaxxed, but I am going to continue to wear my mask because of folks who are immunocompromised and other situations. Please be vaccinated. Please continue to wear your mask, social distance, wash your hands, wash your flippers. Come visit my beach. I'm Teddy.
Wow.
Good night. Thank you so much for coming, Teddy.
Thanks, Teddy.
Wow.
Holy moly.
Can you believe? I hope Teddy, thanks us while they're accepting their awards at, I'm assuming, the Oscars, the Grammys, the
Nobel Peace Prize.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
That was one of the most successful interviews we've had on the show thus far, for sure.
Yeah. Ever in my career. I think that might, you know how some interviewers, some hosts have that one interview that Marin's Obama.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this is the one. Wow. So
we have some results.
We do have some results. We have some results, but they're both a bit of pickles. If you will. So our dunk competition ended in a tie between Brad, Roar, and Becca, which means that we split up the goods. One sock goes to Brad, the other sock goes to Becca.
I think that's fair. Brad just got new socks. Brad just got new socks, so he doesn't need that much more.
No, I'm just kidding. We've got plenty of Topo Chico swag for both of the winners for taking first place, Brad and Becca.
Well deserved.
And the second pickle, I am so bad with this 32 auction site. I think Bagley won it just by bidding, because the duck has been sold since I don't know, a half hour ago, or maybe more than that. I guess the auction may have ended at 8:45, which makes sense because it's not 9 o'clock when we were initially intending for the episode to end. So, but Bagley has won our Yoda duck.
Hell yeah! Congratulations, Bagley.
Congrats, Bagley. I
say
thought.
Bradley?
Did you say Brad?
Maybe thinking of Becca.
Wow.
And
So
Bagley.
Bagley, Brad,
and Becca Bradley.
Becca Bradley. Wow.
Dang.
So much.
Well,
there's a lot of bees there.
Yeah, well, that's awesome. Bagley, congratulations on your Spa Wars Celebra Duck Yoda duck.
Yeah. Congratulations. That's a really cool duck to win. We're a huge fan of the Celebra Ducks brand. Thank you so much for everyone submitting their Topo Chico video challenges. Thank you, everybody, for calling. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you to Teddy and Augustus. Thank you, Mikey.
Thank you, Jaybird.
And that's it for me. You got anything else you wanted to add?
Get sleep, everybody. Sleep well.
Get some sleep. Yeah.
The weekend. Take care of yourself. Sleep well. Don't. Recovery. Recovery is very important.
Recovery is important.
Drink water.
Yeah.
It's getting hot
All right.
out.
Love y'all. Thank you so much for watching.
Mother Ocean.